Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video I want to talk about the drama that went down with Artesian Builds, a PC building company based in California. I will also talk about my own experiences with the company as being an ambassador for the last couple of months and why I cut ties with the company. I will also talk about sponsoring for smaller streamers in general and the false expectations that take place. And we're also gonna talk about some ugly things that went down with that whole Artesian Builds drama. Okay guys, to get you a little bit into the picture. So basically you can sign up as an ambassador for the company where you will represent the brand and where you will get a small commission fee, is I think what you call it, for every sale you make. And they host monthly ambassador giveaways. So, according to their words, every ambassador is eligible for a win. The only requirements are you need to have your panel set up in your profile and you need a chatbot message, if I'm not mistaken. And that's about it. Yeah, and recently someone named Kia, a smaller streamer, won their PC live on stream. So they host those giveaways live on stream. The CEO of Artesian Builds decided in the middle of the giveaway to change rules, to not let her win the PC. And the reasons are just ridiculous. I mean, let's get into it. I can show you the clips she was posting on Twitter. Okay, so this is the first clip she shared.
I didn't even read the name.
2K followers is under my threshold. 3 days ago is within my threshold. Long streams, which is good. An Artesian Builds gift panel. See if you have redeeming qualities.
What happened if he's personally bought 10 PCs?
She
I guess
could be international.
No idea who you're.
I obviously.
I'm over here.
No, not international. America. Cheap shipping.
No, this means they don't have to pay for shipping.
Thank goodness.
From Australia.
Active
Nice.
media.
So Australians will potentially have to pay like duties, for example. I think it's worth it.
Okay, so that was the first clip. So basically, she won the PC that she's eligible for, and they decided that she doesn't meet the metrics for her to be eligible, even though there was nothing in the rules talking about any metrics. So they started to slander her live on stream for her metrics, even though I would say 99% of the ambassadors are hired by Artesian Builds, not the streamers coming forward to the company. They actually reached out to a lot of smaller streamers to get them into the boat. I mean, I'm not sure about the 99%, but the majority of smaller streamers got contacted by Artesian Builds. To then slander them live on stream, that's a big yikes for me, you know? Okay, let's get into the second clip here.
Do it. Okay.
All followers combined still under 5K, even across multiple socials. I was trying to be generous. That's a tough one.
Because there's bound to be repeats if you include both.
I know. That's also true. Let's go into the analytics dashboard. Spicy.
And you will do it.
Yeah, as you can see, they're totally, as she said, belittling her live on stream and slander her for her metrics. I mean, guys, you have to understand, every single streamer out there is a human being. And every single small streamer out there who tries to make their streams work, they put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into their streams to make them work. To then get slandered live on cam by your partner, your sponsorship. This is absolutely ridiculous and disgusting, and this was the reason for me to cut ties with them. Okay, before we talk more about why I got into the boat with them in the first place. Let us watch the last clip as well.
These babies.
Oh, and there's the re-roll. Here's the reason, chatterbabies. Here's the reason. This person has 3 months of ambassadorship and not a single click.
Ooh, not a single clip.
Not a single click. Not even once.
A little rough. So it sounds
Purged.
So they're re-rolling.
This is an ambassador giveaway, and you've got to be.
Yeah, so they basically decided to re-roll the whole giveaway. They denied her the PC because she didn't hit certain numbers. Imagine you are a small streamer and a company comes to you to represent their brand, to then slander you in front of a huge live audience for your numbers. This is absolutely ridiculous. And this is the reason why I decided that I do not want to be involved with that company. I mean, at the end of the day, you kinda need to keep your integrity intact, right? And this is not something where I want to stand with my brand, okay? Money is not everything. Talking about money, let us talk about these kind of sponsorships for smaller streamers. With small stream, I mean something that is below 100 concurrent viewers. So I'm at around 40 to 50 concurrent viewers depending on the month. And you guys have to understand, channels of this size, they can't expect like a full paid sponsorship where you can get a actual monthly payment. This is not how it works. We ain't there yet. So one thing I've seen on the whole Twitter backlash that went down, there were a lot of other small ambassadors who were complaining about not getting free stuff. Like they were requesting free PCs and whatnot because they will represent it in front of an audience. I do understand the company, okay? In that whole matter, I understand the company. I mean, who you think you are to demand free stuff? You simply don't have the size. I understand when companies tell you that. At the end of the day, they are a business. And it's important to understand that. You should not get into a sponsorship opportunity just for free stuff, okay? Not if you are at that channel size. And yeah, the reason why I got into the sponsorship, into the ambassador program, is I got contacted by them and it genuinely seemed like they watched my streams, they knew about my content, and they were interested in basically growing together. And that sounded like a good thing, okay? I didn't expect much. I knew that the commission fee or whatever you call it that you get for every sale you make will be small because my channel is just not the size. I was well aware, but I saw it as a important learning experience. And this is why I would recommend to every small streamer out there, try to get a sponsorship deal with a company you trust, with a company that seems to sound legit, just for the learning experience at least. Don't talk yourself into some deals where you basically sign a contract where you have to put their branding on your stream constantly. Find something where you are basically just represent them on your profile after taking their products, their services, whatever. So be sure that it aligns well with your own identity as a streamer. But I think it gives you a valuable experience in how the whole conversations go, the whole communication process between the streamer and a company. And I think alone for that, it is worth it to try. Obviously, I do not recommend signing up as ambassador for Artesian builds, because you also have to understand, okay, people can make mistakes, right? This happens, okay? People can make horrible statements, people can screw up live on stream and whatnot, but you have to understand, this was the CEO of the company, okay? The head of the company. They're basically telling the whole world that they do not care about their small streamer ambassadors. And yeah, there is no coming back for me. This is done. I don't want to be involved with that company. But I do have to say, okay? So don't get me wrong. I don't want to fully hate on the company itself. My experiences with the associates from Artesian Builds were all positive. Everyone I was in contact with, they were super friendly, super helpful. I had official people joining my stream, so everyone treated me with respect. Never talked to the CEO, okay? I didn't even know up until the drama happened that this guy is the CEO of the company. So I can only say positive things about the workers there, and you also have to understand every single one who works there is also disgusted by the statements made by the CEO. So I have one huge request for everyone getting involved with that whole drama. Please do not harass anyone who works there. Okay? They are as shocked as we all are. Please don't harass those people who just do their job there, who are not responsible for statements made by the CEO. I've seen a lot of trash talking and online bullying towards anyone who is involved with the company. This is not how it should be. Okay, this is sadly also part of the modern world. Things get blown out of proportion at times, and I don't think that everyone and their grandma needs to get involved when someone screws up. So I think the hate is a little bit too much in my opinion. No. Yeah, to summarize it, so basically don't harass people who are not responsible for the actions of the CEO. That is very, very important. You need to make a clear distinction there, in my opinion. Yeah, anyway, I think this sums up everything. I think we covered everything. We talked about the whole drama itself. We talked about the CEO. We talked about sponsoring. Yeah, so let me just tell you this. Don't have false expectations when you get into a sponsorship deal. Don't expect too much, especially if you are a below 100 concurrent viewer streamer. Don't expect to basically shower in money, okay? This is not how it works. This is not how the business works. Especially if you compare live streams to YouTube content. For a company, it is much more attractive to get a sponsorship on a successful YouTuber. Because a YouTube video will get views. It will generate more and more and more views after it has been shot. While in comparison, a live stream VOD, no one cares about it, okay? So there's like a tiny fraction of people who actually go back and watch a VOD. It's very, very unusual. And Twitch is not really made for this kind of long-lasting content, in its current form at least. So naturally, it is much more attractive for a company to get a sponsorship with a YouTuber. At the end of the day, be careful what you sign up for. Don't be afraid to get into a sponsorship if it's a company you absolutely trust, and don't be afraid to cut ties if you were wrong about a company, especially about their CEO, like I was with Artesian Builds. Yeah, I guess that is all. I wish you all wonderful streams and a wonderful day. Make sure to like this video, to subscribe to the channel. It would help me out a lot, and you will be notified about upcoming videos. Alrighty, Loomy out. Yeah. Oh, he smells like puppy, and he's so fluffy. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a really good boy. Yes. He's even more fluffy than he looks, trust me.